Okay, now the next question asks us, what is the probability that X will lie between 500 and 650 hours? That means a candidate will take between 500 to 650 hours to complete the program. So for here, we know we have to convert this into the Z statistic. So when we convert for X equal to 650 to find the upper limit of the Z statistic, the upper limit comes to be 650 minus 500 divided by 100, which is equal to 150 by 10, which is equal to 1.5. For X equal to 500, because in the numerator of the Z statistics, it becomes 500 minus 500, we get a 0 value. So this is true for all standard normal distributions. When the mean value is being converted into the Z statistic, automatically it becomes always 0 because of that particular property that we are subtracting the mean. So the Z is equal to 1.5 is for X equal to 650, Z is equal to 0 for mu equal to 500. Now, to find what is the probability that a value of X will be between these 650 and 500, we'll look at the standardized normal distribution table, which tells us what is the probability that a particular value will lie for a particular value of Z below the Z value which we are taking. So for Z equal to 1.5, when we look at the value, we'll come to know what is the probability that a particular Z statistic will lie below 1.5 and above 0. So this value we get it as for 1.5, if you see in the particular table here, at 1.5 my Z statistics value comes out to be 0.4332. If it was 1.54, it would have been 0.4382, but we have only 1.5 directly. There is no other number beyond that. So it is 0.4332. Okay. Let's go back to the problem now. So there is a 43.22% probability or 0.4322 probability that the value of X will be between 0 and 1.5. That means it is 43.22% probability that a candidate will take between 500 to 650 hours to complete this program. Now, the third question is a bit difficult to, if you don't understand the problem. If you understand, it's very easy. So the third part is asking what is the probability that X can be between 550 to 650. That means a candidate will take 550 to 650 hours to complete this program. So first step, for ease of calculation, we'll convert it into Z statistic. So when X equal to 550, my Z value is X minus mu divided by the standard deviation. That is 550 minus 500 divided by 100, which gives me 0.5. When X equal to 650, Z is equal to X minus mu divided by standard deviation, which gives me 650 minus 500 divided by 100 is equal to 1.5. So now I take these two values and I put it on the graph on the right. So when X equal to 650 at the point D, my Z is equal to 1.5. When X equal to 550, my Z value is 0.5 at E. And I have already shown you at the mean, the Z value is 0, which is at point F. Now, essentially what we are being asked is, we are asked to find the area B, C, D, E, which is shaded red. That area we are asked to find. Now, from the standardized normal distribution, I can find the area between Z is equal to 1.5 and Z is equal to 0. That is the area ACDF. Or I can find from the standardized normal distribution the value of the area between Z is equal to 0 and Z is equal to 0.5, which on the graph is ABEF. So when I calculate ACDF and I subtract the area for ABEF, I am left with BCDE, which is the value I have to calculate. So I'll find those two probabilities and then subtract the one from the other to get the value of the number of hours we need. So we need to find BCDE, that is probability of Z lying between 0.5 and 1.5. So the standardized normal distribution table gives us for ACDF. Okay, so the big area ACDF with the black marks, that area is probability of 0 less than Z value less than 1.5. So what is the probability that Z value will be between 0 and 1.5? So on the graph, if you see, it is this big area which we are calculating. All right. So that probability comes out to 0.4332, which we have already calculated in the second part of this question. Now next what we'll do is we'll take this smaller area ABEF, all right, and we will calculate that area by seeing what is the probability between Z being between 0 and 0.5. So let's go to the table. So this is the ABEF in the table, in the graph. So 0.5, 0.5, the value you can see is 0.1915. So we will take that and sorry, is it 0.5 or 0.05? Let me just cross check. 0.5, right? So 0.1915. So the probability is 0.1915 that Z will be between 0 and 0.5. So now we have found the two probabilities. I'll subtract ABCDF minus ABF, which will give me BCDE value. So BCD is equal to 0.4332 minus 0.1915, which is 24.17% or 0.2417. So probability that a candidate will take 550 to 650 hours to complete the training program is 24.17% or 0.2417. Now we'll calculate the answer for the fourth question. So the fourth question asks us, what is the probability that X will be less than 580 hours? So it's not telling the lower limit. So when you are not given the lower limit, it can be any value below that, right? So it can be 500, which is the mean value. It can be less than 500. It can be 400, 300, 200, 100, 0. It can go till any extent. So essentially what he's asking us is to find, suppose X is equal to 580, right? In the graph here, you can see X is equal to 580 at point C. The mean is at point D, which is mean is equal to 500. So 500 to 580 hours. And then you have some lower limit E where the total values end, where we actually say infinity, but in this case we'll say that value ends at E, and the whole of the left side of the mean, as I already mentioned in the beginning, is 0.5. So this ADE area is 0.5 probability. The area on the right is probability, we have to find the probability between 580 and 500. So what is the probability that Z value will be, sorry, X value will be between 580 and 500? Less than 500, we already know it's 0.5. What is the value between 580 and 500? We'll use the Z statistic again. So Z statistics for X equal to 500 is 0, we already know. What is the Z statistics for X equal to 580? It is 580 minus 500 divided by 100, which gives me 0.8. So Z is equal to 0.8 at point C. So 0.8, we will see what is the probability value in our standardized normal distribution table. So 0.8 is 0.2881. So essentially now, if we graphically reduce this problem, we are asked to find the area ABCDE. So this whole area ABCDE, we are asked to find, out of which we can break it down into two parts. One is ADE, which is 50% or 0.5, and the right side ABCD, which we are now finding from the standardized normal table to be 0.2881. So the total probability is 0.5 plus 0.2881, which is 0.7881. So in this way, we find the probability is 78.81% that a candidate will take less than 580 hours to complete the training program. Or if you approximate, it is 79%. Now, what is the last one? Probability of the candidate taking between 420 to 570 hours. So here again, very similar problem, but here we are given the limit, lower limit is given. So we are asked to find the area in the graph A, B, C, D, E, F. So from X is equal to 570 to 500, we have to find what is the probability. That means that is the area EBCD. From 500 to 420, what is the probability that is the time taken? That will be ABEF. So let's convert this into Z statistic. At X equal to 500, the Z value is 0. For X equal to 420, the Z value is 420 minus 500 by 100, which is minus 0.8. For x equal to 570, z value is 570 minus 500, which is equal to 70 by 100, which is equal to 0.7. So essentially, we are asked what is the probability that x will lie between 420 to 570 hours. So that is the ABCDF in the graph. Now we convert it into two parts. Okay, so in z statistics term, what is the probability that it will be between minus 0.8 and 0.7? All right. Now we break this into two parts because the right hand and the left hand side of the mean are a little bit different. The z values are different. They are not symmetrical. So we will calculate ABF separately and BCDE separately. So ABEF is basically probability that z will be between minus 0.8 and 0. So I write it, probability z will be between minus 0.8 and 0. On the right hand side, what is the probability that z will be between 0 and 0.7? So the second part is 0 less than z is less than 0.7. Now the left hand side part, I can convert it because it's a negative. When I convert it into positive, the signs get changed. So what was minus 0.8 less than 7 became z less than 0.8. So z is 0 is less than z is less than 0.8. Because of symmetry of the normal distribution, the distance of minus 0.8 from 0 in probability terms will also be the distance in terms of probability from 0 to 0.8. So I can take this and that both probabilities are the same. Now I can go to the standardized normal distribution table and see if at 0.8 my probability is 0.2881 and at 0.7 it is 0.2580. So at 0.7 you can see it is 0.25880. Alright, so 0.7 and 0.8. So when we have taken those probabilities, we can easily calculate the total is equal to 0.5461. So the probability that a candidate will complete the course between 420 to 570 hours is 0.5461 or 54.61%.